Alright, now I can start with the story since I finished all of the dailies. This is totally new. If you guys like the video, leave a like. If you like a lot of the videos I do for the channel, click subscribe. Elysian Headquarters Research Lab.
Is there anything unusual?
Yes, it's full of peculiarities. I don't even know where to start. First of all, the faint amount of energy that remained in the core has vanished. It's fair to say that it has completely merged with you.
Okay. So there's no more Red Hood.
As for your body, even though it was manufactured using technology from Elysian, we can no longer consider it Elysian's creation.
This has been modified beyond... They can't revert it.
What does that even mean? In what world does that statement make sense?
It probably means they can't even work on her anymore.
Wow, boss. I'm impressed that even in a situation like this, you can still crack jokes.
Be quiet.
Shut up.
Understood.
A significant portion of the tactical upgrade OS that Unhwa gave you has been implemented.
Okay, so they still used her upgrade that Unhwa gave her, even after she changed her appearance.
It includes an equilibrium system for use in high mobility combat, as well as comprehensive durability and other physical enhancements.
Bigger titties, bigger thighs.
It's also reconfigured your ability to transform into Red Hood, and made it an expansive armament that can be toggled on and off at will.
Oh, so she can change forms. So it's not a permanent change then. Reconfigured your ability to transform into Red Hood, made an expansive armament. Oh, okay.
Huh? Expansive armament?
Really?
Isn't that what Dorothy used to have?
Used to have. She still has it.
Correct. You're on the mark.
So Ingrid knows about Dorothy.
So, does that mean she's got a secret weapon hiding in there somewhere?
I doubt it. The purpose was to allow me to switch back and forth between Red Hood more easily.
Right.
Precisely. It was designed to transfer all of the feedback registered while you're Red Hood, and reroute it to the expansive armament.
Transfer all the feedback registered on your Red Hood. I don't know if that's what the armband is for or what.
Should there be a situation where you're unable to transform into Red Hood, the armament will be useless.
Oh.
I see.
Let me get back to discussing Rappy's body. In terms of hard specs, it's the epitome of Elysian's tactical technology. However, we've been unable to identify precisely what it's made out of.
Wait, what? In terms of hard specs, it's the epitome of our tactical technology. So it's our hardware, but you don't know exactly what the hardware is made out of. I don't know what that means. Has it been modified internally? Do you have any guesses?
None whatsoever.
What? It's hard specs. It's the epitome of tactical technology, but we've been unable to identify precisely what it's made out of. So they recognize it as being their technology, but they don't know exactly what's been done to it.
Although it was built according to our blueprints,
Yeah.
the material remains a complete mystery to us.
Okay, so yeah. So are they just messing? They're just messing with stuff that they don't really know? Okay, I think I understand.
What's certain is that it's not something the Ark is ready for.
Right.
The
Right.
notion of transformation defies all common sense. However, seemingly preposterous events often have preposterous causes. Finding out those causes will be our next goal.
Okay.
Commander, this means...
Yes, there are two major possibilities. Dark matter or a pillar? Where did y'all come up with that from? Okay, so I guess because Marion is able to use the dark matter to transform herself. And then the A pillar, which terraforms an area or something. I guess.
Our leading hypothesis for the dark matter is that it's some kind of liquid metal. And the A pillar is capable of constructing foundational materials for an imitation arc.
Right.
Either of them would be worthy materials for crafting something new.
Does anything about it feel unnatural to you?
No. It feels completely natural. Like this is the body I've always had.
No sense of discomfort?
None.
Are you sure?
It's like every time I click, my mouse gets a little closer and closer to the edge.
Instructor. Regardless of what I am made of, I am still me.
Wow, so cool!
Very good. I am satisfied with that answer. Then lastly, that weapon of yours. 7 dwarfs, 0, was it? It's completely outlandish.
You don't like the drill? No, what is it? It's a machine gun, right? I think it's a machine gun.
What do you mean?
You don't like my gun?
Not only is it equipped with propulsion engines which allow unparalleled mobility during combat, it's also capable of using both standard rounds and grenades simultaneously.
That's right, it's cool.
It can also generate a drill bit-shaped electromagnetic field, which is capable of decisively ending just about any encounter. Whoever designed this used the kitchen sink approach, adding in anything and everything they thought was cool. And the result is a weapon that's cartoonish.
Yeah, it's Snow White. It's cool.
From a tactical perspective, to call it a dumpster fire would be doing a disservice to dumpsters.
No, she don't like it because it's loud. It's loud and proud. She don't like it. It's not tactical. She's like, I like this gun.
However, if we consider the possibility that it was manufactured as a custom weapon for someone special, then it can be viewed as possessing unparalleled craftsmanship.
Give me a second. I get the feeling that my mouse popping up all the time might be annoying for you all. So for the story, let me disable my mouse. So go down here and take that off. All right, here we go. So now you all can't see my mouse.
It won't operate at full capacity unless wielded by the person it was crafted for.
That's pretty much what I assumed it was going to do, in that when Rappy transforms into Red Hood, the gun will operate at max capacity. And if the Red Hood power is a toggle, then whenever she's not toggled on as Red Hood, then the gun probably won't even fire, or it won't even activate, at capacity if she's in her regular mode. So she has to be in her Red Hood mode in order for the gun to be at 100%.
A personalized weapon, essentially.
Which is why Grave couldn't make it work like that.
While wielding it, I was able to do every single movement that I envisioned in my mind.
Then that's all that matters. I won't register it in the database.
Yay! Secret weapon.
Well, that means you'll be using an unauthorized weapon. This shouldn't be an issue for the commando unit.
Yay!
Otherwise, I'm afraid someone would get access to the data and attempt to reproduce it.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Thank you.
All right, that's all.
It'd be great if the gun could, dematerialize and rematerialize whenever Rappy wants it to. Are we going to run into any issues going forward?
What do you mean?
I mean, will the Ark be able to handle the new Rappy? In this place, anything new arouses curiosity. Right, like with Marion.
Did you use a direct elevator when you came here?
Yeah? Yeah? They got cameras all in the elevator, huh? We came through the Ark's main entrance.
Where is your next destination?
I'm planning on reporting to Deputy Chief Anderson.
Very well. I'll go with you. We can go by car.
Yeah.
I'll show you whether or not the Ark can handle the new Rappy.
Oh, they're gonna be outside or something. Downtown area. Go to the downtown area in the Ark. The car smoothly cruises through the Ark's streets, the engine barely making a sound.
Wow! This is my first time riding in a car.
Really? I've ridden in one a few times before, so I'm used to it.
Huh? When did you get the chance to ride in a car?
She's big and famous.
A long time ago.
Neon, you didn't get in the car without taking your shoes off, did you?
Is that a thing? Is that a thing in Korea?
Huh?
Yeah. What are you thinking? How can you be inside a car with your shoes on?
They gotta be playing, right? Maybe that's a Korean thing.
I'll take them off right away! But wait! How come everyone else is wearing their shoes?
Oh, okay. All right. I was like,
Instructor? I didn't expect you to find that funny.
okay, cool. They messing with it.
Oh, it's just that it reminds me of the old days. We should be arriving at the main road soon. Watch closely.
Okay, so I wasn't tripping. As the car turns a corner and enters the main road, I'm greeted by a strange image. It's a bunch of people. Our image on the largest digital billboard in the city. Ah, great.
Is that?
Wow! I'm on the TV!
Was there were cameras in the elevator?
Take a closer look at what it's saying.
The commando unit counters successfully reclaimed part of the surface and uncovered significant findings in their exploration above ground.
Oh, we're heroes!
This
Yay!
is the first instance of successful reclamation in recorded history, and the entire squad, along with their commander, deserve the highest praise.
Oh, okay, we're all good.
We made the news?
Anderson and Mustang arranged it.
Oh,
Apparently, they persuaded the central government.
All right, I'm not surprised.
Since idolization is highly frowned upon in the Ark, it's only being shown 5 times a day, when there's the least amount of foot traffic. But even so, this is the first time since New Hope that a commander has been officially recognized in any sizable way for their contributions.
Oh, wow. All right, it's Johan.
Whether you wanted it or not, your influence within the Ark is growing.
That's good. That's all part of the plan.
In fact, you could say it's quite substantial. Especially since you have the support of most of the core Nikkes.
Yay, shit, they all like me.
People will think twice before underestimating you now.
That's good.
No one can go after what's yours without consequences.
All right. Beautiful.
Of course, they may still succeed if they resort to extreme measures, but they can no longer run roughshod over you like they could before.
Cool.
So you can rest easy regarding Rappy.
All right, cool. So we're a little closer to bringing Marion back. I mean, by the time we get to that point, I don't think it's going to be at a spot where we bring Marion back to the Ark. It would probably just be like, we live on the surface, that kind of deal.
Her situation is top secret, anyhow.
Thank you.
Okay, but now all the other Nikkes now know that Rappy has a new look.
Commander, I'll let the top down. If you could, please take a look around in the open air.
Sure, okay. Is there a bunch of people around? The car's roof folds down. With nothing obstructing the view, I can fully take in the gargantuan screen. Would it be greedy of me to want more?
Not at all.
Why don't you aim for Supreme Commander while you're at it?
Ooh, or how about President of the New League of Mankind?
Or even better, King of the Galactic Empire.
don't get carried away.
As we drive through the streets, it's nice because, like, I'm picturing, like, if this was animated, I can kind of picture how the scenes would go in my head. A few people recognize this and wave. I wave back, feeling an indescribable sense of euphoria unlike anything I felt before. Good, we're getting closer. We can't be bullied anymore. Go to the downtown area in the Ark. Deputy Chief's room. So this is the first time we're meeting Anderson after waking up Cinderella.
Another job well done.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. They changed his voice, didn't they? Because of the strike. I think the SAG-AFTRA strike. A lot of voice actors are striking because they don't want their voices being used to train AI, I think. Don't mention it. Is that what he said? Yeah, don't mention it. I saw that you prepared a reception for us. Thank you for that.
It's the least I could do, considering all that you've done for us. Hardly worth thanking me for. With a bit more time, I'll be able to show my gratitude more emphatically. Now then, let's discuss the results of your latest expedition on the surface.
Oh boy.
First off, tell me about Cinderella and Grave.
Yeah, that's what that's what I thought. They're both our allies.
I can see that with Grave. I have a harder time believing that with Cinderella. In the past, she... Never mind. It's all in the past.
Anderson. Oh, man. All right. Fine.
There's no way to know what happened between then and now. Time changes many things.
All right. He's cool with it.
Since she helped you with the heretic operation, I'll consider her trustworthy.
All right. Yeah.
For now, their existence remains classified. Very few people are aware of them.
Yeah, like who would even know at this point? Because like just because they were alive at the time does not mean that they knew about the project. So like even though Mustang's been around since before like Nikkes were created, doesn't mean he knew about every Nikke project that was going on in secret. And like Cinderella's part of the Old Tails squad, and Old Tails was not yet revealed. Like when Rapunzel met with Red Shoes, she just knew that Red Shoes used to be a part of VTC, and that she had been turned into a Nikke, but she didn't know what her purpose was. She just knew she was a unique Nikke. So yeah, I don't think anybody in the Gotta Squad knew of any other members of Cinderella's squad outside of Cinderella. So it's possible, yeah. Who else would know? Unless Oswald is alive, and the thing is, assuming Anderson is the legendary commander, Anderson is alive, Ingrid's at least 80-something years old. Like, Ingrid and Rappy might be the same age. And Denise. We know that Mustang is really old. I think that Seun and Jean, I don't think they're sisters. I think they might be like grandmother and granddaughter. And Jean is hiding underground. That's what I'm thinking. I think Seun is actually the commander's age. And I think Seun is like the girl in the commander's flashback. If it's not Marion, I would assume it to be Seun. For now, their existence remains classified. Oh yeah, he said that.
But secrets don't last forever.
Yeah, somebody's gonna find out, like burning them.
It's only a matter of time before other deputy chiefs like Birmingham catch wind of it.
Yeah, burning them. But I thought they wouldn't be able to make moves on us like before. I mean, you know, there's still deputy chiefs.
That's half true. If Birmingham is willing to make some sacrifices, however, things won't be much different from before.
Yeah, like, yeah, if he's gonna do Birmingham stuff, then it's like it's not really gonna matter to him. He's gonna do whatever it takes. Now, whether he can actually do anything to them is another matter.
We'll have to think long and hard about how to proceed. For now, continue operations with those two.
Yeah, understood.
Next is the dark matter.
I guess that's the thing Leviathan had.
Ingrid, what happened with the samples?
We can't bring them into the Ark. So after Absolute secured them, they were sent to a temporary research facility on the surface.
Okay.
We're analyzing their components, but it will take some time before any conclusive results are available.
Considering that it's the main power source for the four beasts, we need to get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
I realize that.
Moving forward, uncovering the four beasts' objective is our top priority.
Yeah, what do they want? They don't seem to care too much about humanity. They care more about killing the offspring, like Nihilister, Nvidia, and Liberadio. And we know Nvidia might be working for Marion, or Marion might have just sent her and Chatterbox off after the Last Kingdom event.
They have been operating covertly on the surface for a long time, and they've made significant progress.
Right.
They activated the Harmony Cube by rerouting the electricity from the crystal region and are currently building an arc elsewhere.
Right.
They've also managed to create something called dark matter.
Given their name, we can be fairly certain that there are 4 of them in total.
Yeah.
It's therefore reasonable to assume that there are 2 more entities utilizing materials similar to the crystals and dark matter.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Ziz and Bahamut, right?
Once we identify what the four beasts have created, we'll be able to figure out what they're after.
Or Bahamut.
Whatever their plans are, I'm certain it's not small scale.
We'll continue to focus on exploring the surface and actively engaging with heretics. That's gonna be our thing, huh? Alright.
Very good. ...
I would like to tell you something in regard to that. Uh-oh. He's like, I would like to be friends. I would like to be friends with them.
What is it?
I would like for Vophouse ammunition to be made in the Ark. Oh, right.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm unable to reach Eden at the moment, and I believe that Vophouse-based ammunition will be indispensable for future battles.
Right. Considering that getting your blood on one of the heretics accelerated their transformation.
Right.
Using your blood in its unadulterated form carries a risk that's far too high.
Yeah, like the raw product was actually good for them. Considering getting your blood on one of the heretics accelerated the transformation. Right, it evolved them. Using your blood in its unadulterated form carries a risk that's far too high. Yeah.
What exactly does this mean for us?
Okay, yeah, so Ingrid doesn't quite know everything, but Anderson would know since he got the same blood.
It sounds as if your blood is the key component used in manufacturing Vophouse. Is that true?
Yeah, this is the first time she's hearing about it. That's right. Did the rest of them know? I forget. They're like,
I began to have some vague suspicions once I discovered that Rappy doesn't have a nymph.
Uh-oh.
But I hardly expected for your blood to be Vophouse.
There's somebody setting these guys up to be together? Somebody setting up this team for a certain reason?
I'm sure you must have a compelling reason for bringing this up when Ingrid is present.
Uh-oh.
Tell me what it is you want to do.
I want to entrust the refinement of Vophouse to Elysian. Ooh.
Can you do that, Ingrid?
Let's go draw blood immediately.
Oh, sure.
While I appreciate your enthusiasm, there are a few practices you must adhere to.
Right?
Yes, I know. I'll handle it all with the utmost secrecy. I'll only involve individuals I know I can trust.
Very well. I have complete faith in your abilities.
All right.
I will wait for you in the car.
All right. All right, Anchor's like, yeah, jackpot. Okay. He might not be too happy about that.
Yikes, if looks could kill. Anderson doesn't look too pleased.
Like, he don't seem too happy about that.
Yeah, it's kind of freaky seeing someone who's usually so composed look like that.
He like, oh man, what you doing, dude?
Neon, you shouldn't judge a person based on their appearance.
You do realize the key part of gossiping behind someone's back is not doing it in front of them.
It's so stupid. It's silly. Allow me to apologize. I never have.
It was brave of you to reveal what you just did.
I couldn't rely solely on Eden. Right, we don't know what's going on with Eden. Nihilister might have taken the place over. Well, I doubt that, but like Dorothy and what's her name? Dorothy and Papillon might have taken the place over. What, Liberalio might have attacked. We don't know what's going on with Eden yet.
Very well. Keep bolstering your power and reputation. As for my end, it seems like I'm going to have a lot on my plate.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if Dorothy left the Ark yet. We know that after the deal with Red Hood, she came back to the Ark, but we don't know if she left yet. We do know that like Johan and the others have been notified that Nihilister was, well, we were told they were given a set of coordinates to go to, and then they'll pick up Nihilister. But we don't know what's happening after that.
I'm not sure if you realize this, but most of what you do is highly classified.
Yeah, just about everything I do is highly classified.
It's not easy trying to keep everything under wraps.
You say that, but you seem rather pleased.
Guilty as charged. As an old retiree who still wields a modicum of power, having a task to focus on is a joy. Just don't be reckless. Your social standing has increased, so most things that come your way can be deflected. For now, however, it would be best to keep a low profile.
Understood, thank you.
Have you thought about which area you'll be exploring next?
You still got that map from Reptilian, right? I have a place in mind. Okay, good, because I don't.
Go on.
I unfold the map given to me by Reptilian and point to a specific spot on it. Here.
And the reason?
It's been blotted out in black, which I initially thought signified that this part of the map hadn't been finished. Nah, it's just a big body of water or something. But after seeing dark matter with my own eyes, my perspective changed.
There's a high possibility that it's an ocean or some other large body of dark matter. Leviathan's habitat, perhaps.
That's our house. We're about to go knock on the door. It's very probable, yes.
Good. Then that will be the next destination. Considering how troublesome that area has been in the past, I'll assign reinforcements whom I know can be discreet and will be immune to brain scans.
Really? Immune to brain scans? So do they not have nymph? Thank you.
You're welcome. You may go now.
Who's joining us?
Ingrid is waiting for you.
Deputy Chief. What about the matter that I reported to you earlier? What was that about?
Right. That.
Was it Marion? Or him trying to get power?
What?
You're joking, right?
No, it's true. Raptures are not infinite.
Oh, right. This. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, this is a new scene, but what she's saying is like, yeah, I remember.
What are you talking about? Since when?
Since about a century ago. That's when I cut off the station where the Queen resides, with a beautiful flare.
She's like, yeah, I did that shit. It was nice, too.
Therefore, raptures will no longer come down from space.
Okay, so the only ones on the surface have been here since forever.
Station? As in space station?
That's right.
Come on, be honest. You're pulling our leg.
Cinderella does not lie.
That's right. Why would I do something as ugly as utter untruths?
Commander.
It's hard to believe. We've always believed that the supply of raptures was inexhaustible.
It's unfortunate that none of you met Grave and me sooner.
A long time ago, I made a machine that kept a tally of the number of raptures. It's been too long, and I don't remember how to make it. However, I do remember one thing vividly.
The number was no longer infinite.
It always displayed an infinity symbol. But after Cinderella went to space, that symbol changed to a concrete number.
That's right.
Commander, I think it would be best to share this information with the Deputy Chief.
Yeah, let's put a smile on his face.
I'm not sure what our next move should be exactly, but I do think this is worth investigating.
All right, I'll do that.
I've analyzed that rate of rapture encounters over the past 100 years.
Okay.
In the past, there was practically no variation. Encounters consistently occurred with 100% certainty within an hour of being on the surface. However, after averaging the data from the past 5 years, it takes approximately 75 minutes before an encounter is guaranteed.
Okay. That's a big deal.
That confirms that the rate of rapture encounters has gradually decreased, albeit rather slowly. In other words,
Are their numbers actually decreasing?
that seems to be the case, yes.
Yay! That means
We still need to follow up on our findings. It might be that it's only those in close vicinity to the Ark which have decreased in number, or it could be due to differences in their routes and speed.
right.
There is also a possibility that the data has been compromised for some other reason. However, if, and this is a big if it can be proven that raptures are in fact finite in number, then the Ark will be able to weigh options which it never could consider before.
Right. By other choices, do you mean like another war? Do another reclamation war?
Just thinking about it makes my heart flutter. Humanity could ascend to the surface once again.
All right, let me start another video. What does it say? Go to the Elysian Research Lab in the Ark. Yep, give me a second. Okay, we're good to go. This is great. I haven't even played in the stage yet. We're just all catch up back at the Ark. Elysian Research Lab.
You seem lost in thought.
All alone?
Are you feeling dizzy? We didn't draw too much blood, did we?
No, I was just thinking about something else. Marion!
We drew as much blood as we feasibly could. Again, thanks for being so cooperative.
She's like, let me get the machine started. I'll see you back at the car.
Vapau's ammunition also incorporates the core of a rapture, which contains human cells. Is that right?
Right. Yes, that's from what I've heard. I don't know the details, but from what I remember, it requires the core of a rapture which has been active since the first invasion.
That should be enough information to go on.
Because
We'll take care of the rest.
Yeah, it takes raptures that have been around since the first invasion, because the first invasion raptures are the ones that ate people. So those are the ones that have human cells in them. Okay, we'll take care of the rest.
We might be able to find some if we rummage through the warehouse. Even if we can't, we can always request some from Absolute.
That's reassuring.
Speaking of Absolute, did you have a proper send-off with them?
Yes, thanks to you. We've got a friendly competition going on. We'll come out on top, but that goes without saying.
A nice tactics-based competition is good, as is a healthy dose of human camaraderie.
When would the ammunition be ready?
That depends on when we can secure a first-generation rapture core.
Y'all gotta go whale hunting. It took a minute.
Even if there is some in the warehouse, it's not as if we'll be able to start manufacturing straight away. Take a break until I reach out.
Okay. Okay, I'll wait for your message.
All right. Go ahead and get some rest. By the way, I cleaned up the outpost.
Uh-oh.
I figured it wouldn't be ideal coming back to a messy house after being away for so long.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you had it in you, Instructor.
That's why she's the boss.
Thank you, Instructor.
I should be the one thanking you all. You're invaluable allies, and I thank you.
Alright. Go to the Elysian... Oh yeah, that was the mission. Go to the command center in the outpost. Let's do it. This is nice. This is nice. Like I like seeing Anderson and his reactions to our deeds. Okay.
Wow, this place is spotless.
Oh man, it doesn't look any different. Okay.
Even the sauce stain that Anise spilled on the carpet is gone.
Jeez.
Yeah, she really made the place spick and span. Huh? Oh, no!
What's wrong? You sound like your appendix burst or something.
What, is her soda gone?
The food has been replaced with combat rations.
Oh.
What? That's fantastic. Combat rations are delicious.
No, they're not. And they're packed with calories.
I'll cook them. That will make them much better.
Cook combat rations? Can you even do that?
Sure you can. Just wait a moment. There's a recipe I've been wanting to try.
Huh? 30 minutes later. Oh, she can't cook.
It tastes awful.
Oh.
Totally.
Oh.
Sorry. It didn't turn out as well as I expected.
Cooking, I mean, I know you can cook some rations, but can Rappy cook? Or is she like Emma?
I'll go out and buy us something.
Oh.
Oh no, it's okay. It's late.
Oh, I'm not eating that.
Commander? Rappy? Neon?
Just somebody looking at us through the window.
I think I'm going to sit this next operation out.
Oh, okay.
Depending on how things go, I might opt out of the one after that as well. And the one after that.
Oh, okay. She needs to get her upgrade.
If you want to say you're resigning, go ahead and say it.
I'm not resigning. Why would I do that? I like it here.
Wow, really?
You said you had something you wanted to take care of, right?
Yeah. If I don't see it through to the end, I'll be perpetually spinning my wheels.
Oh, she's got it. All right, she's gonna do it.
There's also something that Cinderella said to me.
She said, you ugly, man.
Was it Anise's butt ugly?
Ah, ha, 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 ha.
No,
Funny.
now shut it.
Okay, fine.
She said you used to be beautiful.
Anyway, I'm not sure how long it will take to resolve, so I think I should simply step back for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay?
I know Mustang is gonna be over the moon. ... Oh, she's an important member of the squad. I don't know if I can. To be honest, this entire situation doesn't make much sense to me. What's he talking about?
Huh? What?
Why aren't you considering the option of us helping? Is there anything we can do to lend a hand?
Of course there is. If you could help, that'd be amazing. But Rappy is powered up and your reputation is growing by the day. The next step you all take will be a vital one. It'd be unfair of me to hold you all back.
Hold us back? Why would you say such a thing?
Think about it, Commander. Are Neon and I really contributing anything right now?
Hell nah, y'all some dead weights. Ugh.
Huh? Why'd I get lumped in?
Y'all suck. I get mad every time I see y'all get jobbed, and then y'all get back up and just trash talk. And then y'all get jobbed again. It's so annoying. Of course you're helpful. What are you saying?
No, we're not.
No, they're not. Come on now.
I'm not stupid.
I mean, come on, man.
I'll come back once I've settled everything.
Alright, she better have a really big gun when she comes back.
Let me do this. Please.
I still don't understand why you won't let us help. It'll be faster if we all...
How much longer do I have to drag you all down?
Man, I mean, look. Rappy knows. She just don't want to talk about it because we're suffering.
To not only be useless up on the surface, but require help when we're back in the Ark?
Dude, Rappy's thighs might be bigger than Anise's at this point. They are. They're bigger than Anise's. Oh my god.
Do you realize how humiliating that would be for me? I want to have a shred of dignity.
I've been annoyed ever since she lost that fight with Nvidia and when they broke out of MMR. I was so annoyed how they got jobs so hard. I was mad. I want to have a shred of dignity.
I want to solve this on my own. And then make a grand entrance when you actually need me.
Alright. Aren't we comrades?
Yes, we are. It's precisely because we're comrades that I want to be your equal.
Yeah, you gotta, I mean, Anderson said he was bringing in new people, so you gotta swap out Anise, because she being job too hard. She's only good for comedic relief. And this is a more serious mission, I think.
I don't want to hold you back, or be around only to ask for your help.
Plus, Neon is a spy still. Or maybe they forgot, but Neon is still a spy.
Okay.
We don't know who she's a spy for, though. Rappy, what are you...
Only on one condition, however. When you come back, you better be so incredible that it leaves us speechless.
You better be a badass. You can't come back and still be mid.
It's a deal.
Or only be mid. That's right. I better see overspec.
Oh, I want to go too.
Huh? Go where?
With you.
What the? Have you listened to a single word I've said?
I don't know. At any rate, I want to go with you.
Man, get her out of here.
To be honest, I'm worried about you. It's like letting a rabid dog loose without a leash, you know?
Who are you calling a rabid dog?
Will that be alright, Master? Rappy?
She gonna dip too? Alright, fine. I better see overspec underneath your little classification tag. Alright? You too, Neon? Why? I gotta go back to report. I gotta report to my handlers.
I'm worried about Anise. Whereas I know that you two can handle yourselves no problem.
Alright.
Is it okay with you if I tag along and help out Anise?
Fine.
Fine.
Get
Go ahead and lend assistance.
Get her out of here. Get her out of here. They're dead weight.
It will make me feel better.
Yeah, get them out. Get them out.
Woohoo!
They better be badasses when they get back. I can't allow... Shut up.
Hurry up and eat, Commander. The food is getting cold.
Eat those nasty rations. Come on. Sigh.
I'm sorry, Commander. Thank you, Rappy.
He's like, I keep losing Nikke's. I angrily shove a meatball into my mouth. It tastes fucking bad. It tastes horrible.
Sorry about that.
I mean, nasty ass rations. Where are Anise and Neon?
They're sleeping. At least, that's what it looks like.
They're faking it. I didn't expect you to side with them.
I know all too well what it feels like to be left behind and powerless.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm being brutally honest,
they fucking suck.
Anise and Neon don't particularly factor into our offensive strategy at the moment.
They suck. They're so bad. They're bad. Yes, get them out. Get them out. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows they need an upgrade. Get them out.
If they stayed with us solely out of a sense of duty as squad mates, their self-esteem would inevitably hit rock bottom.
Yep. If they stay with us solely out of a sense of duty as squad, yeah, man, they gotta ching ching. They gotta get the upgrades. We know they got upgrades. We know Mustang got a spare. We got like a super. He's got like a super body on the side for Anise. You know she's his favorite. This self-esteem would inevitably hit rock bottom.
I think they want to prove themselves to us. And it seems like they have something in mind to make that happen.
I mean, Rappy was doing the same thing up until just now. Like for the past few chapters, she been acting crazy.
It's unfortunate that we can't be witness to that, or help them through it. But everyone has their own way of doing things. ... We have to believe in them.
You're right.
Come, let's get some sleep. We're back in our familiar beds, so we should sleep better than we have in a long time.
I thought we were living on the surface. I mean, for the purposes of reporting in, we'll be at the outpost, but... Yeah, good night, Rappy.
You too, Commander.
I dream of Marianne at night. Is she not going back to her own room? Are you gonna stay here all night?
Oh, sorry.
Huh?
I thought we were having a moment.
Oh, man.
I'll leave now.
No. Ah, Jesus. Oh my gosh. All right. I thought we were having a moment. Oh man, that's a fail. All right, go to the Elysian Research Lab in the Ark. Man, can't fault a girl for trying. All right. Sometimes that main character is acting dumb. All right, Elysian Research Lab.
I have some bad news for you.
Uh-oh.
It didn't go well.
Ooh. What do you mean?
We did find some leftover first-generation Rapture cores, and went to work straight away.
Oh man, we need Cecil.
However, there were several mistakes during the process.
Ooh, it's a Cecil special.
We've never done this before, so we're not familiar with it yet.
Ooh, but then that would mean that Cecil has created, Cecil's done Vopos before. Either that or Cecil's just a genius, which she is. Man, Cecil's super old. I assume Cecil's at least 50 years old, because like in Overzone, Dorothy had heard about a scientist that was doing really well and was trying to figure out how to get her to come up to the surface, or get them to come up to the surface. So I assume that scientist was Cecil. In other words, you were unable to craft any Vopos ammunition. It's okay, I didn't expect it to work right away. It's unfortunate, but we can try again in 2 months. What happens in 2 months?
Actually, we might be able to manufacture a single round.
Oh?
I heard Eden managed to make 2.
Well, yeah.
It's been a while since I've been frustrated by technology. Anyway, we'll send it up as soon as it's ready.
Okay.
In a week at the earliest, and no longer than 10 days.
It better not be a weak bullet. That bullet better be badass. To be able to successfully make this ammunition on your first attempt is remarkable.
We haven't made it yet. And even if we do, I'd hardly call us remarkable. In fact, I'm a bit humiliated by this entire affair.
Just to know how much better than y'all Eden is.
With how limited this ammunition is, the difference between 1 and 2 rounds is like a precision tactical strike versus a lumbering brawl.
1 Vopos round still equals 1 dead heretic.
That's a good way of thinking about it.
I don't think he's trying to kill heretics though. He's trying to be friends.
You're right. I should be proud of what we've accomplished at Elysian.
All right, what's happening at Miss Illis?
I knew you'd be able to do it.
What's you getting up to?
I don't see Anise and Neon.
They had some personal business to attend to, and won't be joining us on this operation.
Yeah, they're mid as hell. We had to kick them out. They'll be back. They'll be back when they're no longer trash.
Is that so? Very well. I'll choose to interpret this positively.
She's like, you didn't kick them out the team, did you? There's a personal business to attend to. Okay, I'm sure she figured it out. They're like, yeah, they realize they're dead weight. All right.
But since you seem to have forgotten, allow me to remind you of something.
She's a spy.
Neon is a spy that I've planted in your ranks.
Yeah, probably, and she's probably not Ingrid's spy either. Ah.
I can't trust a spy that goes rogue like this.
Right. She's like, right. She's just like, she might not be Ingrid's spy. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Anyway, I'll take care of the rest as far as Vopos is concerned. So get ready to go up.
She's like, I didn't say Neon could do this. She's like, what is she doing? I can't trust a spy that goes rogue like this. And like, yeah, it's because she's not actually working for you. She's got her plans run much deeper.
The support forces that Anderson prepared should be waiting for you in front of the elevator.
Ooh, who's it gonna be?
Join up with them, and then head out.
He said these are people that he absolutely trusts. Okay, once again, good work.
See you again, instructor.
They gotta be best friends at this point. Go to the surface. Ugh. Who is it? Who are our new teammates? Elevator hub. Dun dun. Dot dot dot.
No one's here.
I'll contact the deputy chief. I take out my phone and select Anderson's contact info. I'm about to send a message when... Oh dear God. Here's the plus. A window next to it shatters. Oh no.
Heroic entrance with style.
Alright.
Laplace?
Yeah.
Must you break a window every time?
Windows are props for a hero's grand entrance, so it's only natural that they break.
Oh gosh. A manhole cover flies into the air.
The villain has arrived.
These are the ones that Anderson trusts? These are the ones he called in?
Hey, at least pretend to be surprised.
Wow, Jake. Oh, sorry. Wow. Jake, it's you. Wow.
More surprised.
Wow. Wow, it's Drake.
More, I say.
Come on now. Holy crap, I can't believe it's Drake.
That's more like it.
The, office worker has arrived.
What, Max? She's the office worker?
Huh? What happened here?
What are you talking about? Did I do my entrance out of order?
I'm talking about the broken window and flipped open manhole.
Oh, that? That's to make a grand entrance. Yeah, a grand entrance.
We had just repaired those recently. Do you have any idea how much it costs to fix those?
No matter. I'll provide any compensation that's required.
She's big rich.
What? Why should we foot the bill for busted up props?
Oh no.
Because we all have to work together in order to make a living, you moron.
Those weren't props.
Just tell me the damage. I'm sure it's a pittance that I can cover easily with my villain fund.
Uh-oh.
This'll cost 3 times your monthly salary, at least.
Dang. I mean, the manhole cover is not broken. They can just put it back. But the, I mean, I guess the broken glass is a lot.
Could you lend me some money then?
What kind of fool do you take me for?
Everyone, be quiet. Please. Thank you for listening. I take it Matisse is acting as the support for this operation?
Y'all can answer.
You can speak now.
It's so stupid.
You bet! Of course, you dunce, can't you tell? This exploratory mission will be led by us, the strongest squad Macillus has to offer.
No it won't.
No one can beat us! Long live technology!
We are called...
Ma? T! We'll be in your corner all the way.
I think it would be best if you all kept quiet again.
Shut up. So they're gonna meet Cinderella then. Ugh, my head hurts.
Please bear with them. These two are a bit excited since it's been a while since their last surface operation.
And Suen sent them loose, huh? I'm surprised Suen sent you. I feel like Matisse is Macillus's squad, and I feel that Wardress is Suen's squad. And I feel like even though Suen picked out the candidates for the Matisse squad, I feel like Jean created the Matisse squad and Suen created the Wardress squad. But when Wardress failed, it's like that was really bad for Suen. So, but she couldn't bring herself to scrap Wardress, so she just kept them on hand as bodyguards. But she was really abusing them. You know, I'm surprised Suen sent you. Was this on the deputy chief's order?
Nope. Suen was the one who sent us.
Oh my gosh, she circumvented him. Well, that can't be right.
In fact, she lobbied hard for it.
Oh, okay. Wow. So, okay, so they weren't Anderson's choice. Okay. What?
You of all people should know what kind of situation Suen is in right now.
Yeah, she's in a rough spot. She needs to do whatever she can to get Macillus in a good light.
She's trying to impress you in any way she possibly can.
Why don't she just call?
Go ahead and send her a message.
She still thinks she could return it to a Nikke.
Regardless of her intentions, I can't help but feel bad for her.
Oh boy. He's like, alright. See you on. I haven't pioneered. What is it? Is something wrong? I just wanted to thank you for sending Matisse. Oh, don't mention it. If you need anything else, talk to me. Next time you see Enid, could you? Yeah. Actually, never mind that last bit. She's still terrified. Anyway, good luck with this surface operation. I mean, like, Enid knows everything that's going on in the art. So she's, like, fully aware of what's going on right outside the elevator. So she don't need to really be told. I'm pulling for you, of course. Thanks. Good luck out there. You got this.
What did Siyun say?
I just can't get over some of the things Siyun said.
I'm curious as to what she said, but I won't press. This is probably eating her up inside.
You seem to be enjoying this.
You bet I am. After all she's done, she deserves a taste of her own medicine.
Yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is good for her.
You know, I know, and everyone knows that once things get better, she'll revert back to her old ways in no time.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, she'll hold herself back.
Yeah, just keep her on edge forever.
Because she never wants to end back up in the situations she's in right now.
Until she'll hold herself back. Yeah.
So, in the meantime, put her to work.
Yeah, man. That's what I do. Noted.
Oh, the delicious irony. That smug and arrogant weasel thought she was above the law.
Ooh.
And now she's groveling before authority.
Ooh, pure correction.
That just goes to show that you should always strive to live righteously.
Turns out the law is more effective than a kick to the gut.
I didn't think she'd bring that up. At any rate, it seems that everyone's ready. So let's start heading out.
Yes, let's go. I feel secure with Matisse.
Yeah, they're great.
Come on, Drake. Let's see who can get to the elevator first.
We're right there. We're right in front of it.
Please, I won't demean myself with such childish competition. What the? Heroic catch-up!
Anyway, I'm looking forward to working with you all.
Everyone moves to get on the elevator. I suddenly have a feeling that someone is behind us. And I turn around, but no one is. Who's watching us? Is it Enid? Who would be watching us? Feels like someone is behind us and he turns around but no one is there. I doubt it's Siyun. It might be somebody we don't know yet.
Commander?
Anise, Neon. Don't make us wait too long. Oh, they were watching. Okay.
You better hope they're out there. Otherwise, you're shouting into empty air.
They're out there. I'm pretty sure at least.
Let's go. Cinderella and Grave are waiting.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so they were out there.
They're gone. Yeah. We should get moving.
Yeah, but where do we go?
Rogue Spy Neon.
First, we're going to see the boss.
Huh? You're not going to throw a tantrum and beg to be upgraded, are you?
That's exactly what she's gonna do.
No.
She's like, that's the plan, yeah. Okay, what is this? This is hard mode. I'm not doing hard mode right now. We're gonna do conversation. Okay, so from here, I'll just skip whenever I pick up items and like this one right here.
Let's go make ourselves some lunch.
What's this? From the land? Oh, from the sky, from the land. Swamp. Okay, so are we already here? Ooh, look at this. So it's like a rainforest. Man, there's a lot of enemies. What are these? What are these? Plants? Can I zoom in? You know what they kind of look like? They kind of look like dinosaur eggs. Okay, and this is the dark matter. It's been turned into. This is all liquid metal, right? The whole place has been turned into liquid metal. Okay.
Is this it?
All right. So before we start, I gotta say I think it's a really good idea that they've split up Anise and Neon, because right now there's like a huge power gap between Anise and Neon and like everybody else. Because like Rabbi can run on the surface with the Pilgrims and the Heretics. Okay. Cinderella and Grave, we know they can run on the surface. Absolute can run on the surface with the Pilgrims and the Heretics, and Matisse can run on the surface with the Pilgrims and the Heretics. We don't know if Cafe Sweetie can, but we do know that Cafe Sweetie is Mustang's strongest squad. So Anise and Neon, they can't run on the surface with these guys, but they can probably handle, you know, most arc level threats, like problems on that scale they can handle. So I'm sure that like the next chapter will be about problems that go on in the arc while we're on the surface, and Anise and Neon will be there to handle it with other squads. So I'm interested in seeing how they work with that. Laplace, is this it?
Is this the new stage on which Matisse will shine?
It's really dark in here. The ground is soggy and sticky as well.
It seems like this place used to be a jungle or something similar.
What's that say? S8G 2000?
That's right. I heard it was a nature preserve. Human interference was kept to a minimum, and as a result, the area is largely untouched. That means we probably won't find many facilities we can use.
Yeah, it's like a park.
I'm not picking up much electricity. How am I supposed to shine here? How can I use my glorious Drake sensors under these conditions?
One second. Dang it. Alright, yeah, I forget the commander talks. Right, I forgot that you can sense electricity. I suppose that makes you I suppose that makes you a sort of semi-operator.
Semi-operator? What an impudent remark. I could easily replace 3 operators.
Oh, really?
Okay, maybe not that much. I can't beat the specialist.
I really like when Drake switches over to her kind of like her normal voice, like in her little premium skill, or in her premium skin. You know, she flip-flops back and forth between her little bombastic voice and then her actual, you know, mask off voice.
While we're on the subject, is Shifty not participating in this operation?
Yeah, where is she? Is this too top secret for her? I'm sorry, I'm eating a sandwich.
She's busy resolving some issues that cropped up during the last extermination mission in the Crystal region. Plus, you all are here.
Do you know what these issues are by any chance?
No, but they seem fairly significant.
Problems everywhere.
If there's a problem, just call me and I'll come running. This hero can solve anything.
Not quite.
If there's a problem, just call me and I'll come running. I'll make it even more calamitous.
Just be quiet and stay still, will you?
Oh, that's right, Cinderella and Gravy here. Dot.
Prince?
Yeah.
Could we perhaps get rid of these individuals?
Oh, wow, they hate them. Wow, they talk too much. Oh my gosh.
You're giving me a headache.
Oh.
Can I put my helmet back on?
Dang. Wow, that's terrible. Wow.
All this racket is killing me.
Sorry about that.
There is no need for you to be sorry. I loathe having to utter anything unpleasant or harsh. But while I think respecting the individuality of others is a beautiful thing, we are deep in enemy territory, and expressing ourselves too, flagrantly could be a liability.
Shut the hell up. Be quiet. Before departure, Reclamation Site 01. This is the Matisse squad. They'll be accompanying us on this operation. They're the most capable squad in all of Macillus.
Nice to meet you. I'm Cinderella.
So Macillus, I think Macillus was around when Cinderella was made, right? Because I was under the impression that Macillus became, I thought they said that I forget if it's like VTC and the United Forces of Humanity became the central government, or if the United Forces of Humanity became the central government and VTC became Macillus. I forget. Nice to meet you. I'm Cinderella.
I'm Grave.
Prince, have greeting customs changed in the past century?
Is that really Cinderella? I've heard all about you. You're the legendary hero who got turned into a heretic and back again. Wow, you're positively radiant. You could pass for the Silver Archranger. And check out that floating shield. Can it fly? Ooh, and your eyes are red. We were infected with corruption before too, you know.
What?
But we overcame it through sheer force of will.
She's like, huh?
What? No, we didn't.
No, you didn't.
Did you power your way through the corruption as well? How did you overcome it? We'll use it as future reference.
What is this foolishness?
This is too much for her.
Why are you trying to impersonate a villain with that getup? I've never seen such an outfit before, and it's impossible for there to be a villain I've never heard of.
I'm not a villain.
Don't lie to me. The half-covered face, the doom and gloom wardrobe, that coffin on your back, the imposing voice. You're practically screaming out loud that you're a villain.
I'm not.
Fine. Even though we've only just met, I acknowledge your overwhelming villainous energy. I hereby grant you entrance into the Villain Union. What'd you say your name was again? Grave? Henceforth, you will be known as Grave the Great. What do you think? If it's too long for you, we can go with Gray Gray.
Oh, gosh.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Good grief. They're already causing trouble before I've even gotten a chance to intervene.
Laplace, Drake, stop and greet them properly.
Now, the main defining feature of a hero is having high spirits. And then...
Uh-oh.
Looking forward to working with you, Gray Gray.
This operation is doomed.
Hey!
Huh?
Both of you, come here and sit with me.
Why?
No thanks, I'll stand.
I said sit!
Laplace and Drake reluctantly shuffle over to Maxwell and quietly kneel down.
Laplace, Drake.
Yes?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm skipping the text while I'm laughing. My bad.
From now on, you are forbidden to speak to them unless spoken to. Got it?
Isn't that taking it a bit far?
What's that? Man.
Never mind. I think it's the right call.
She's like, yes, tell them to shut up. That's funny. She's like, tell them to shut
Why
up.
should fellow heroes with the same spirit not communicate?
There's no such thing.
It's impossible to quit the Villain Union.
I never joined.
All right, that's it. Let's go home.
What? But I haven't even gotten a souvenir yet.
These two are out of your league. Quit pestering them.
What? Did we make them uncomfortable?
Yes.
true, Gray. Did I make you uncomfortable?
I told you, no talking to them unless they speak to you first.
Wow.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Good. That should at least give us a modicum of peace and quiet.
Wow. Like, they're annoying. Are you both okay?
Oh, yes. It's just that this is the first time I've experienced anything like this. I'm not entirely sure how to handle it.
She's like, I've never experienced annoying people before. The only people she's interacted with has been her own squad. And Ave.
Same.
Right. I'm at least glad this is a rare situation for you. I was afraid it would be a common occurrence.
I have a question.
What is it?
If Cinderella or Graves speaks to us, are we allowed to respond?
I'll allow it.
Great! I can't wait to discuss the finer points of what it means to be a hero with you, Cinderella.
It's not happening.
If you ever want to know more about the Villain Union, I'm here to help, Gray.
Now that I think about it, I suppose it's rude of me to demand silence.
Right.
I understand.
I know that they're an earful, but just bear with them a little longer. At least they're not bothering us.
I suppose that is a minor blessing.
All right, let's continue.
Meh.
We'll set up a base ahead and regroup.
Here I go.
Here's another item. This is details pertaining to egg delivery. Egg delivery? Is this thing recording? Okay, yeah, it is. Since you guys never read what I wrote, or never read what I wrote, I decided to leave a voice message instead, so make sure to listen. I'll really quiz you on this later. Got it? Who am I kidding? None of you will probably listen to this. Still, it doesn't hurt to try. Egg delivery?
Should I
Okay,
go
so
over there?
yeah, they are eggs. I said it kind of
Let's
look
go
like
make ourselves some lunch.
they look like dinosaur
Should
eggs,
I
but
go over there?
that's exactly what they are.
Is this the right way?
This area looks safe. There's no black water around here.
This music sounds like Mega Man X music.
That may be true of this specific spot, but this area is teeming with black water. Leviathan could show up anytime, anywhere.
Yeah, she probably knows that you all are there.
Although considering the beating she took before, it may be hard for her to do that.
She's not trying to pop out. She knows you're there. She's just gonna move to avoid you.
True. That last skirmish pushed her to her limits. She'll need a fair bit of time to recover. Even if she is a heretic, she's probably on high alert, looking for any opportunity to turn the tables.
Then just start openly talk about how you want to talk. Like, you're not trying to fight her, you just want to talk for a minute.
I doubt she's been able to transform yet.
No.
Do you think she could be around here?
Are you asking me, Cinderella?
No.
Then allow me to answer. I have no idea.
Thank you.
Oh gosh.
Leviathan needs to replenish her dark matter, which this place is teeming with. She's almost certainly got to be around here.
Why does Suen have such a bunch of goofballs as her top squad? It's ridiculous.
Were you talking to me, Gray? I'll answer.
Oh gosh.
Actually, I guess I can't really answer since it wasn't a question.
If she's around here, then where would she be?
She most likely
In the water.
would be in whatever place would be safest for her.
Yeah.
In other words, where there's the most dark matter.
Yeah, she's in the water.
Since this is the entrance, all we can do is keep moving forward. This entire area is surrounded by black water, so the route is restricted.
Oops, let me take off my cursor.
Right. Tracking her won't be too difficult. So long as she doesn't run away, that is. From what I heard, you guys gave her quite the beating last time. How do we know she won't turn tail and run when she finds out you're here?
There's no way that will happen.
How can you be so sure?
She needs to save Behemoth. Leviathan ran away with Behemoth's core. The core can apparently revive a heretic. This place is full of dark matter, which somehow gave birth to the 4 beasts.
So dark matter is liquid metal, though.
There must be a way for it to revive them.
Are they all spawns of like the same origin?
So she won't run. She won't leave this place.
You're saying she'll stay to save her friend.
Rappy?
It felt to me like Behemoth and Leviathan were companions. Their personal interactions felt different from those they've had with other heretics. Or offsprings, as they refer to them. They protected each other and helped one another. They've evolved. Leviathan will come to us. She needs to revive Behemoth, and she doesn't want us interfering.
What do you want to do?
I want to figure out what the 4 beasts are after. Once that's done, I'll decide.
Decide what?
Whether we keep fighting or not.
What? They're our sworn enemy. Of course we'll keep fighting them.
No.
Then again, Marion and Cinderella ended up coming back to our side. So I guess it's not all that inconceivable to think we'd team up with other heretics down the line.
Marion!
It sounds like you know about my story.
Huh.
Naturally, I was briefed before we came here. I realize most things about you are wrapped up in secrecy, but it'd be problematic to be working together without knowing this stuff beforehand. You don't have to look at me with such wariness, Gray.
Oh no.
That's not my name. Anyway, I don't trust humans.
But we aren't human.
You live amongst them, and this is the first time we've met.
Are you looking for some form of reassurance? Don't worry, we don't have a nymph.
Oh!
We were corrupted, but we're treated by the Vap House.
So it was true that you were corrupted?
Yes.
But we cured it with our indomitable spirits!
No, you didn't.
I thought there was no truth to those rumors, especially given how you were acting.
I understand why you'd come to that conclusion. But for all those reasons I just mentioned, no one else will get any information from us unless we decide to say it ourselves.
How can we be sure that you won't say anything?
Not sure. You can vouch for us, can't you, cutie?
You don't need to worry about them. They're trustworthy. Alright, well. I guess if my word is law.
That didn't seem to work either. The only other method I can think of is...
I trust you.
Well.
As do I.
Any friend of Prince is a friend of mine.
I believe what Superhuman says.
Thank you for trusting me.
This is all well and good, but could you not smile so much when you say it, Commander?
Everybody's salty, man.
You really do go around charming the pants off everyone, don't you, cutie?
Hey, man, what can I say? Hold on, I didn't mean...
Anyway, this notion of trying to talk with heretics instead of fighting them doesn't exactly sound easy.
That's how we do things around here. We don't fight.
What made you think of that? Was it Marion? Or Cinderella?
It was because of Grave. We were so heedless in our attack that we nearly destroyed something precious to her. If we had, he probably wouldn't be here now. I know it's late, but I want to apologize for that.
No, I should thank you.
How beautiful.
Oh, here we go.
Anyway, that got me thinking that we should keep all possibilities open. You never know, right? Once we discover what the 4 Beasts' goal is, we might end up becoming allies.
We might be friends. She might join the team.
Teaming up with hostile heretics?
Yeah, that's how we roll.
You really are thinking outside the box.
I learned that from the commander. He's always thinking outside the box, in many different ways.
There is no box. Huh.
He doesn't limit himself in any way. ... Oh, like I thought there was. Here we go.
Should I go over there?
It's just money.
Moving isn't so easy without my bunny suit.
Come to think of it, neither of you has asked us about Anise or Neon.
Oh my god, because they don't care. They probably don't care.
I haven't asked because I already know what happened.
You do?
They're preparing to become more beautiful. If we wait, they'll return to us more beautiful than ever.
It was obvious. It was obvious that they sucked. Everybody knew. Everybody knew, and nobody openly said it, but everybody knows they suck.
They need time to change.
They suck. They're so bad.
I think Anise was inspired by what you said.
Good. I was worried my bluntness might have been taken badly, but that doesn't seem to have been the case. That tells me that she already has a solid notion of who she is. Regardless of what she covers herself with, or what situation she is in, her essence will never change. So, if we have faith in her and wait, she will return more beautiful than anyone you have ever seen.
She better be. I better blow some crystals on her. I will say, man.
She even has a mirror with her, doesn't she? She will not have any problems.
Right. Having someone beside you is enough to give you strength. It doesn't matter if they are asleep or can't answer you. The fact that they're there is enough.
Grave.
Being together is an act of saving one another.
Love.
Those two seem to be quite close.
Yeah, closer than I thought.
I believe they are. Yes.
Then there's nothing to worry about. All we have to do is wait.
Right! There's no problem at all! As long as you have an unbreakable spirit, nothing is impossible. Don't you think so, Cinderella?
Sure.
I didn't ask, but okay.
Once again, I apologize for her antics.
She's like, who said you could talk?
Anyway, this place seems completely barren.
There are hardly any trees or grass. There's barely anything left alive.
Oh, really? Yeah, it sucked the life out of everything.
It's literally a forest of death.
Which means the black water we're seeing everywhere is probably dark matter. Judging by the state of the vegetation, it doesn't seem like they've seen water in a long time.
So it's definitely not water.
That seems correct.
Doesn't this all seem a bit excessive?
You're right. There's an absurd amount of it.
Look around. It's practically an ocean. If this is all dark matter, and that heretic Leviathan can control all of it, how can we possibly dream of defeating her?
We can beat her!
We can beat her.
I knew it! Kindred heroic spirits like us really do share an unspoken connection.
She's like, no, I'm not like you.
I...
I'm not like you at all.
That's easy for heroes like you to say. But for ordinary Nikkes like us, it's a bit more difficult. We're surrounded by material that can be weaponized by Leviathan. She could target us at any moment.
She's not gonna do it.
Are you scared?
Not scared, just cautious.
You worry too much. Don't. Or else it will spread.
What do you mean?
Your fear will infect your comrades as well.
Don't worry about me. A hero's power can solve anything.
Villains may be defeated, but they can never die.
I think they may just be dumb, so it's like they don't really count.
Are you sure you don't want to take back that statement?
I suppose I will. Yes.
I appreciate the quick correction.
I mean, they're just dumb. They don't really count, you know?
There's something I still don't understand. All of this dark matter is way beyond what one individual could handle.
Yeah, far too much.
So why would she gather so much of it in one place?
Because she had no choice. There's something here that generates dark matter. And there's a high chance that it can't be moved.
Oh.
Therefore, she had no choice but to make this place her base. Is what I'm assuming.
You telling me Siren is stationed here? She's using Siren as a battery.
She didn't seem to be able to control the entire crystal region either.
That makes sense. Like you said, she may have no other option. Fine, let's keep going. There's a current here. If we follow it upstream, we might find something.
Cinderella,
Yes?
are you okay?
What, do I look unwell?
No, it's not that. However, you've seemed preoccupied since we arrived here.
Is it that obvious?
I can always tell when you're going through something.
Oh,
I'm sorry for worrying you.
this is nice.
I'm merely curious as to what's bothering you.
Do you remember Siren?
Siren? I don't know.
Huh. How about the name Little Mermaid?
No.
Oh, she's forgotten.
I see.
She can't remember.
She was our longtime companion. Someone who stood with us until the final battle.
I don't remember.
It's okay. We can all get reacquainted again. This black liquid we're calling dark matter bears a strong resemblance to the bubbles Siren used to wield. Leviathan said she took inspiration from Siren's bubbles. That means that she survived that battle at the very least. There may even be a chance that she's still alive. Siren's strong, but I'm scared. Anything could have happened during the past 100 years. She might have changed. I'm terrified that she may have become someone I no longer recognize.
No matter how she looks on the outside, her inner essence won't change.
Oh,
You can't say I'm wrong, because you said that yourself. Trust your own words. Even if she has changed, you can change her back.
right. We can get her true self to shine through.
Of course. That's one of the things I'm best at. I scrub you down every day, Cinderella, so that you'll sparkle and shine. Cinderella? Why are you crying?
It's nothing. I'm just grateful, that's all.
That was good, right? That was good. I got chills.
Let's go make
Tag
ourselves
this
some
one.
work.
What's this to say? Ah, it's just money. No lore this time. Okay, and then was that another one? Yes, there's another one that's right over here.
Is this the right way?
I never heard this song. Architecture line headquarters. I wasn't expecting them to bounce us back here.
Boss!
Mon Dieu, Anise! It's been far too long. You've been making quite a name for yourself upon the surface. Are you back in the ark for some R&R?
No, I'll be heading back out soon.
Huh?
Rappy and the commander are waiting for me.
I see. Being a good person is such a burden, n'est-ce pas? But my precious niece, may I remind you, if things ever get too typically, you're welcome back anytime. I'll always be here waiting, with arms wide open.
She's like, What is this? Is she like part of his kill squad or something?
About that.
Uh-oh.
I think I'm ready to retire for good.
Huh?
Oh?
I'm sorry. I can't believe what I'm hearing!
That can't be all you came here to say.
Well, I always appreciated how you let me rest when I needed instead of having me retire. But now, I've made up my mind. I want to officially retire and devote myself entirely to reclaiming the surface.
Oh, she's not gonna be idle anymore. Oh man, he wasn't trying to hear that.
Anise, President Mustang, I'm a bit lost. What do you mean, retire? Are you an employee here?
I suppose you could call me that. I used to be a pop star.
Oh no, how embarrassing. Oh.
My name was Twinkle TriStar, or TT Star for short.
Titty Star? Your name was Titty Star?
Ha! Really? I used to be a teacher.
Huh?
What? You? How are you ever qualified to be a teacher?
I was gonna say the same thing to you.
I'm telling you, I really was a pop star.
Okay.
Don't lie.
Is that I guess it's a source of embarrassment for her.
I'm serious.
President Mustang, Anise is lying.
No! That's true!
No, you're lying.
What's going on doing here?
Very well. I'll show you my personal records that I kept.
Oh, he's got pictures. Oh, he's gonna take out the photo album. Mustang fiddles with his phone for a moment. Oh, there she is. Wow. Her hair looks brown here. And she's a lot less thick. She's been getting fat drinking all those sodas.
That's Anise?
Yeah, looks like it.
Singing and dancing?
I told you, I was a pop star.
Why do you get so jaded? What happened?
What are you singing and dancing for?
That's what pop stars do.
She's so embarrassed.
Your expressions are so radiant and full of energy.
Again, that's part of being a pop star. Okay, that's enough. Stop showing it to me.
Wow. Gosh. Anise frantically snatches the phone from Mustang. He keeps those pictures on his phone.
I'm telling you, I was a pop star. Honestly,
I really was.
Would you please say something?
How could someone that cool end up like you?
What is wrong with her?
You little...
I'm going to take a nap.
Oh gosh, she's like, I can't handle this.
When I wake up, this topsy-turvy world where Anise used to be a pop star will be gone.
Why is this so utterly unbelievable to you?
She's doing some reverse psychology stuff.
Anyway, I used to be a pop star. And I had planned to retire for various reasons. But the boss marked it as a long vacation instead. He said that he'd wait for me, since I might end up changing my mind.
Indeed. I had hoped that you would come back. But here you are, telling me your official mount going to retire. It's a terrible shock!
I'm sorry.
She
But
gotta...
I mean it. Boss.
Oh.
Anise, tell me why.
I don't want to fall behind the commander and Rappy. And I want to be better than Neon.
Hey, why drag me into this?
I want to be a proud member of the Counters who can come in clutch. Not a burden that holds everyone back. The commander and Rappy want to reclaim the surface. And I want to help them.
Oh, mon cher Anise, you've become so strong. So, you've come here to put the past behind you and move on?
Yes. I know it's selfish, but I desperately want to do this. I want to reclaim the surface. Together with them. Please, let me do this.
No!
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 So says Mustang.
I cannot allow that!
Good, put her back in the skirt.
What? This is usually the part where people agree to this stuff.
No, you can do both.
Absolutely not!
Hell no.
I understand your feelings, Anise. But business is business. After all that I've invested in you, I expect to see a return on that investment!
What? Are you being serious?
As a heart attack.
How much?
I'm not talking about money. Anise. You must do a retirement concert pour moi.
Come again?
She's like, no.
S'il vous plaît, give one final performance as TT Star.
As Titty Star, alright.
Do that for me, and I will allow you to retire.
Ooh. Can she do it?
Boss, please. Is now really the right time for the...
No more talk.
Oh.
I only want one thing from you, and that's a farewell performance as TT Star.
He won't let her go till she does a farewell concert, and she don't want to do the farewell concert. She's like, ugh.
This is not negotiable! Do you understand?
You can't be serious.
Neon?
Uh-oh.
Huh? Me?
She gonna be the coach?
I'm appointing you as Anise's temporary manager.
Ooh.
Help her ensure that her final performances proceed smoothly.
Ooh.
And don't cut any corners.
Oh, goodness.
But...
I don't see what's so entertaining about this.
This is funny as hell. Alright.
Let's go make ourselves some lunch.
Okay. My think is that Anise will probably change her mind after she gets back on stage. Maybe, who knows? Maybe she'll change her
Moving
mind.
isn't so easy without
So,
my bunny suit.
I guess Anise is not pretty.
Should I go over there?
She's not the idol known as Pretty.
Is this
That's
the right
somebody
way?
else. It was all a ruse. Details pertaining to egg delivery. Number 2. This should be obvious by now, but the egg must not be subjected to any strong impacts. Given that its contents aren't fully developed yet, it's exceedingly fragile. That means no touching it or horseplaying around it. Once it's ready, it will hatch up its own accord, so just leave it alone until then. You get that? Don't mess with it in any way. Don't feed it. Don't sing to it. Isn't this like from Gremlins? Don't mess with it anyway. Don't feed it. Don't sing to it. Or it could be from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Don't even speak to it. Even if it's something nice, just leave it be. I'm begging you. Okay.
Here I go.
Where's the next story thing? I don't think we can cross this.
Me neither. It's too far across.
As we continue exploring, an exceedingly wide river appears before us. Far on the other side, we can see land.
I just had a look from above, and there's no other way around. We'll have to find a way to ford it.
What a pain. Cinderella, could you carry us over one by one?
It's too dangerous. If we were to be intercepted midair, it'd all be over.
How about she throws you?
We have no idea what's lurking beneath that water.
Can't you fly as well, Rappy?
It's possible. But carrying a Nikke would throw off my balance and make it difficult to maneuver.
Then just send me over.
Now that I think about it, though, that could be feasible in the future. I'll have to practice it whenever I have time.
Could you carry me?
It's possible. You're much lighter compared to a Nikke.
Yeah, y'all heavy.
But if I were to accelerate too quickly or make any sudden changes in direction,
He's gonna snap his neck.
you'd be liable to break your neck.
Yep. Yep.
Then again, perhaps you'd be able to recover from that. You've gotten impaled through the stomach and lived to tell the tale.
Maybe, maybe not. Let's not test it. I don't think I'd make it out of that one alive.
That was a joke.
There's no other choice. I'll have to throw each person across.
You fool! What if someone gets hurt? I say we swim across.
That's a brilliant idea. You're a genius.
There's no way that'd work. We'd sink straight away.
How about you offer some solutions instead of just standing there and complaining? The last thing we need is someone who only criticizes instead of helping. I'm going in. Stand back and watch.
Drake, wait!
Well, she's in.
Help me! I just remembered I can't swim!
Maybe we should leave her.
I'll go fetch her.
Cinderella floats over and pulls Drake out of the river.
Being saved by a hero? How humiliating!
I'm not a hero. Huh?
Cinderella pauses in midair while carrying Drake, her eyes widening as she stares at something.
Cinderella!
Oh, sorry.
What does she see? Flies back and puts Drake down.
Man, I nearly bought the farm back there.
You moron!
Hey, don't yell at me! I'm suffering the most out of anyone here.
You make me want to pull my hair out. What if that dark matter has some sort of detection function that notifies Leviathan? We've tried so hard to keep away from the dark matter, and here you go and... Ugh, I can't do this. I'm only getting more angry.
Calm yourself, you fool. You mustn't allow your emotions to get the best of you.
Ugh, why don't you just die? Die and come back as someone better!
Hey!
Cinderella, what did you see a moment ago?
Everyone, look over there.
I look at where Cinderella is pointing. Oh, that's a problem. On top of the pitch black water, something is floating. It appears to be a giant bubble molded into the shape of Cinderella. What is that?
Is it a decoy? No, it's too...
It looks exactly like Cinderella.
I'm going to approach.
I don't think that will be necessary. It's coming this way.
The Cinderella doppelganger slowly approaches. Seeing it up close is incredibly unnerving. Everyone prepare for battle. If it attempts to do anything, create some distance, then attack.
Roger that, Birdie.
What are you?
The bubble gives no answer.
Why do you look like me?
Is it gonna make more? Again, no answer.
Siren?
The bubble moves, quietly raising an arm and extending its hand. It seems as if it's asking for a handshake. Cinderella extends her hand.
Cinderella, don't touch it.
It's okay, Grave. It's Siren.
Man, I love this game. Splotch. Cinderella's hand touches that of the doppelganger. So is it like... It's like the liquid metal has a memory of whoever touches it. I don't know if Cinderella went into the water when she picked up Drake. But it's like she touched the water and then the water, or she touched the dark matter and the dark matter identified it was her. Blurb, is it gonna make more of her team? The bubbles float down. The bubble flows downward as if it's melting, then proceeds to form a bridge which spans the river to the other side. Maybe she got liquefied.
Let's cross.
Are you sure about this?
Maybe Siren got liquefied.
Don't worry. It's okay.
Following Cinderella, who struts across the crossing without any hesitation, we proceed. The bridge, which is seemingly made out of shimmering water, appears fragile, but with every step we take, there's a peculiar feeling of warmth. It's her friend! After crossing over to the other side, Maxwell knocks on the bridge.
It's hard, but it feels like it has some elasticity. A type of reactive liquid metal, perhaps? If it is, whether or not it reacts seems to be conditional. It doesn't respond when I touch it. Cinderella, can you try touching it?
Cinderella touches the bridge. Blurb. As the bridge disappears, the bubble reverts back to resembling Cinderella.
It seems like it only responds to me.
Yeah, that's Siren.
It appears to have been programmed to only transform under specific conditions.
Let Grave touch it.
Biometrics apparently plays a role in this. And it's responding to Cinderella's touch.
What on earth?
Siren.
Perhaps it wants to tell you something, Cinderella.
What?
If this entity really is connected to the former comrade Siren that you mentioned, then maybe it was left to deliver a message to you. The fact that it looks like you and only reacts to your touch seems to corroborate that. Perhaps it's trying to direct you somewhere.
Could she have known that I would be coming here?
That's highly improbable. It's a device clearly directed towards one specific person. But it's been placed everywhere, seemingly without rhyme or reason.
So it seems like it says it's clearly directed towards one person, but it's been placed everywhere. So it might be that this dark matter has been sitting here for a while, and everything else has been constructed to allow members of the Old Tail squad to get around it if they can't get into the dark matter.
It doesn't make any sense from a probability standpoint.
Let Grave touch it.
Defying the odds is precisely what heroes do.
Shut up.
You helping out? That'd be a welcome change. Anyway, whatever this thing is, it at least seems friendly, more or less. Why don't you try approaching it again, Cinderella? It doesn't seem to me like we'll be any worse off for trying.
That's a good idea.
Grave. I can feel my heart pounding.
I know. Mine is too. It's pounding.
Okay. Can I get around here?
Here I go.
Doo-doo-doo. Oh, this is battle music. Can this be the end? From the sky, from the land? Okay. Where's the next one? Okay, that's the EX
Here I
stage. And what is this? This says details pertaining to egg delivery. Number 3. Remember that silver liquid I mentioned? If you mix that with dark matter, it turns into some kind of dissolving agent. Anything which is melded into it retains its original properties, so we could experiment with mixing different things together. Therefore, if you find anything that looks promising, bring it over right away and we can see what we get. Silver liquid with dark matter. It turns into a dissolving agent. Anything melded into it retains its original properties. Okay. So there's another liquid. There's another liquid aside from the dark matter.
Let's go make ourselves some lunch. Shall we roll the dice?
No. I just want
Is this the right way?
Yeah, here we go. Item first. Ugh, it's just money. Okay.
Should route them in their entirety.
All right, now we can go.
Should I go over there?
There she is. So these are eggs. And there's like small ones and large ones. And they hatch into something. Okay.
What? Who's there? There's some kind of foreign object in the dark matter.
Oh, this is when Drake fell in?
It must be them. They cut up quickly. What should I do?
Leviathan gazes at the massive egg before her. Oh. I've always wondered why her eyes are green. They say that the heretics, absolutely, if they're a heretic, their eyes are red. Well, Leviathan so far has been the only heretic whose eyes are green. Or rather, whose eyes are not red. So it makes me wonder.
Behemoth isn't waking up. She's not consuming any of the rapture parts either. Is she dead? Hey, Behemoth!
Is she stupid?
Are you alive? Your core is still intact. You can't be dead. Don't die on me! We still have unfinished business. We said we'd deliver one final blow together. You're not dead, right? Say something, please. I don't know what to do with myself. I can't reach Ziz or Bahamut. I wonder what they're doing. I know they work far away, but... Behemoth. Those guys followed us. They probably came to finish us off. If I fight them, I'll lose. We couldn't win even when you were here. I don't stand a chance on my own. I'm just a wannabe warrior who can't even transform. So what other choice do I have? Do I run away? Is that the right choice? You could at least try and convince me not to. Fine. I'll be back. That man's blood. Vapaus. You said you felt it could be controlled. Alright. I'll try too. Since you did it, I can do it too. Wait here, Behemoth. You protected me. Now, it's my turn to protect you.
Leviathan plunges into the pool of dark matter spread across the ground. Oh, she's trying to get my blood. How has Sewin been? Oh.
In pain.
Yeah, because of that headache, right? I remember that Sewin shot... No, Uni shot Sewin in the head. I'm thinking that Mihara was like kind of there to take pain off of Sewin. Sewin might have like migraines or something.
No external injuries, but she still feels the sensation of having a bullet lodged in her skull.
Yeah.
The test results conclusively showed that there were no abnormalities. There's really nothing that can be done in terms of treatment.
She just feels like she has a bullet in her head, yeah. How about Mihara and Uni? This is the first time this man asked about them forever. You're so late. You're so late.
I haven't heard any news about them. They must be keeping a tight lid on it all.
Man.
I can't even find a single lead.
You're so damn late. I wish he'd have asked about them earlier, man. I really wish. He hasn't seen what happened to Uni yet.
Anyway, back to Sewin. She's at a real existential crossroads. The public doesn't know what Sewin did or what punishment she received. But the high-ranking officials in the Ark are fully aware. Do you know what that means?
They might try to crush Macilas. That someone new might be running Macilas soon. Yeah.
Precisely. Sewin is being assaulted from all directions. And she's hardly in the condition to be warding off threats.
No, she got headaches.
Her only recourse is to put Matisse front and center stage in an attempt to improve her image. But we're being kept on a pretty short leash ourselves.
Because you're suspected of aiding and abetting the attack against the Ark.
Even if it wasn't intentional, we did draw the Raptures to the Ark. It feels like we've not been in the good books of the higher-ups since that.
Man.
The last real operation that we did was teaming up with Absolute to prevent more Raptures from reaching the Ark during the incident. And even then, we failed to stop Nihilister from gaining access to the Ark.
I mean, she just flew over you all, really. There was nothing you all could do about that.
Our reputation as Macilas' strongest squad has lost much of its luster. We're no longer heroes of the Ark. That much is for sure.
Man, so after that whole bit with Laplace getting her confidence back, that whole deal is gone again. Okay.
Sewin couldn't have sent you all up here out of the goodness of her heart.
Naturally not. She has her own motives.
She's having Matisse play a crucial part in one of the most important missions the Ark has ever led, exploring the surface. In her mind, this will show people that Matisse can still contribute to the cause, and that it's her strong leadership which makes that possible.
Exactly.
I figured as much. Benevolence is practically a dirty word for Sewin.
Everybody's dogging Sewin so hard. I mean, look, she did a lot. She did a lot, man. How about you guys?
What about us?
How are you holding up? What with everything that's happened? I really hate that it took him that long to ask about Uni and Mihara. I'm like, man. Man, he is late. He is so late, man.
Would you like a heroic snack, Drake?
Your so-called heroic snacks are nothing more than artery-clogging junk food. Try this high-protein, low-calorie villainous snack. I brought plenty to share.
But they taste awful.
You fool! Anyone who prioritizes taste over health can't call themselves a hero.
Was Drake a nutritionist in her past life?
How do we look?
Healthy.
Good. It's a bit of a conundrum for me, though. Those two are special, whereas I'm just a plain, ordinary Nikke, and I get pushed around because of it. So, I have a lot on my mind.
Oh, Maxwell is the weak link in her squad? Have you tried talking to them about Matisse's situation?
No, I haven't even brought it up.
They may seem like they have their heads in the clouds, but I wouldn't be so sure. Why don't you try talking to them?
They're better off living in their own bubbles. I worry enough for all of us.
What's your next move?
I'm a Nikke affiliated with Macilis Industry. A member of Matisse, favored by Suen. Whether I like it or not, I have to follow my employer's will, don't I? I'll give it my all and do my best to help Suen, as I always have. That's how a subordinate should act, isn't it?
You're saying you'll help Suen no matter what she does?
To be honest, I'm not sure. I don't know what I should do.
That sounds familiar.
Hmm.
We got these two sitting off.
Cinderella.
Eavesdropping.
Cinderella.
Huh? Did you say something?
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry.
Everybody's got their own problems.
Do you want to find her?
What?
Siren. You kept talking about Siren earlier. Are you sure that bubble from earlier was her?
Yes. I don't know why it appeared here in that form. But I'm certain that it belonged to Siren.
So, you do want to find her?
I want to try. I miss her a lot.
I'm sure you'll be able to find her.
Me too. But not now. Right now, I need to help Prince.
Let's talk to Superhuman. He'll understand. He might even offer to help us.
That's precisely why I can't say anything to him.
Because he's gonna try to help.
Knowing him, the first thing he'd do is offer to help. I have to repay him for what he's done for us. That comes first.
Whatever you want is what's most important.
I don't know. What do you want to do, Grave?
I don't know either.
Nobody knows what they want to do.
This is tough.
Everybody's at a loss. Nobody knows what they want to do.
Get these clothes dirty.
Leviathan doesn't know what she wants to do. We're gonna have to work together to figure something out.
Don't get
How many more? I need 4 more. So that's 1 on the...
Here I go.
This is 1 on the tree branch. That's money. And then there's another that's by the boss icon. You have to beat the boss in order to get to it.
Everyone, halt. I think we better stay still for a moment.
Agreed.
What are those things?
Eggs! Eggs!
Cinderella, don't go near them.
You too, Grave.
I look around. They look like gems more than anything, but... The area is filled with eggs of varying sizes, all of them glowing faintly. Amongst them, one stands out. A massive egg pulsating as if breathing. It seems like it's alive.
It's huge. It certainly doesn't look like an ordinary egg you'd see an animal lay. It looks big enough to hold a Nikke, or even a servant class rapture.
I wonder what's inside it.
It's been there for so long that like grass has grown around it. Alright, like this one that's in the back.
Should we open it, Commander?
You can open a small one.
I understand. I don't particularly want to touch it either.
Laplace, would you do the honors?
No way! A hero must always remain clean.
Drake, you do it.
That's a no from me. I'm too scared.
Huh? Wait. It's moving.
The egg begins to pulsate violently. The light from within it grows stronger. Everyone take cover. If anything unusual happens, open fire.
Roger.
We all hide behind a large tree. Oh, it's hatching. Plop, plop. A disturbing sound comes from inside the egg. Plop. It's like an animal raptor hybrid. Crack. The outer shell of the egg tears and black liquid oozes out from the crack. Oh, is this like the experiment thing that they were talking about to see what pops out? But that thing looks like it's got hair. At the same time, a tiny raptor emerges from the egg. A raptor with human hands. They running experiments. They're running experiments out here. Organic. They're trying to make organic raptors. That's farther than what the Ark is doing with Nikke's.
Oh! What the?
What is that thing?
I'm going in. Drake, cover me.
I'll provide covering fire.
Stop.
Stop! Don't mess with it.
Look at it.
I look at the newly hatched raptor. Its body trembles violently, unable to lift itself off the ground. It's gonna die. The core continues to flicker.
It doesn't seem to be doing so well.
They're trying to make organic raptors. Is it dying?
Commander, I suggest that we eliminate it. A rapture with human hands. What is going on here?
It's getting up.
It looked like a frog to me. With monumental effort, the trembling raptor manages to lift itself up. The core is losing light. The raptor lifts its head, looking as if it will collapse at any moment. Huh. Okay, and that's the sound. Cree, boom. After emitting an ear-piercing screech, the raptor explodes violently.
What was that?
It couldn't maintain its form.
It blew up.
That was a calling signal.
What in the world was that thing?
They're coming. Get ready.
Prepare for battle.
Roger.
They're running experiments. Decisive victory. She didn't say that though. Oh, no, she didn't. There's no voice line for it. Huh? There's no voice line. Uh-oh. Piece of cake, says Drake. Cinderella says you all are quite strong. Not what I expected. What's that supposed to mean? Do we look like weaklings to you? Yes. Yeesh. Harsh. The eggs are moving. I have to talk like every character. The countless eggs around us begin to squirm violently. As if receiving a universal signal, they all burst open simultaneously. Pop. Splat. Cree. Splash. Pop. Cree. Cree. Splat. Splat. Pop. Cree. All around us are the sounds of eggs bursting, liquid spilling out, and calling signals both big and small. The resulting cacophony is unbearable, almost maddening. More are coming. I'll handle it. Everyone take cover. No, it's okay. I don't think any more are coming. Everything goes quiet. All around us, puddles of liquid pool up beneath the burst eggs. The bodies of the grotesque raptors lie motionless among the liquid, so they hatched and then just died immediately. Is that over? Maxwell approaches one of the eggs that had burst open and crouches down. After rummaging inside it for a while, Maxwell lifts her hand up. In her palm is the human-like hand that had been attached to the Raptures. Yeah, we gotta take a look at that. Look at this. This is attached to the Rapture that just blew up. I'm not sure if this is a good or bad thing, but despite its appearance, this isn't a human hand. It's a mechanical hand. One that belongs to a Nikke. You mean that thing had a Nikke part attached to it? But Nikke and Rapture components are completely incompatible. Not really. They're very compatible. Exactly, but this doesn't seem like it was forcibly attached. It looks like it grew naturally. A heretic. Huh? Heretics are a fusion of Nikkes and Raptures, right? That must mean that this thing is a heretic, or at least something close to it. They were trying to bolster their ranks so that they could fight the offsprings. They were trying to make more heretics like themselves. Are the things that came out of these eggs heretics? That means all these other eggs. Let's check them all. Roger that. You wait here, Commander, and keep a safe distance from us. That's a bad idea, because Leviathan's waiting for him. Well, nobody knows that. 10 minutes later, we've completed a visual inspection of everything in the area. Every last one of these eggs contains a fusion of Nikke and Rapture parts. That sounds like heretic. The only thing is that the combinations seem completely random. There's no discernible pattern or consistency. They're trying to reverse engineer it. Yeah, they're trying to reverse engineer heretics. Some have one Nikke leg and one Rapture leg, whereas others are entirely Rapture-like with only a single Nikke eye attached. We didn't find any with Nikke heads attached, which I suppose is a small relief. It's a complete mess. It's as if someone disassembled a bunch of Raptures and Nikke parts and tossed them in a blender. Can I see for myself? I don't think that's a good idea. Personally, I'd request a memory wipe if I could. I suggest you simply listen to our findings. I agree with Raffy, cutie. Seeing what's out there might break you. Aw, man, show me. Okay, thanks. We've collected some samples. We won't be able to conduct any proper research here. Not that we want to anyway. We'll hand it over to MMR when we go back. That liquid which spilled out of the eggs was dark matter. There must be a connection. What if I say it like that? Yeah, apparently dark matter is also a type of nanomachine. There's a high chance that it's acting as a catalyst. Absolute took some dark matter samples, so if we investigate those, something is bound to come out of it. Who knows? We might find a clue as to how heretics are created. Cinderella, I realize this may be crass, but can I ask you something? I don't remember anything about becoming a heretic, so I won't be of any help. I see, sorry. No, I appreciate you being upfront. She doesn't remember anything? I don't remember about becoming a heretic, so I won't be of any help. Well, yeah, it's like we the players know that it was just Red Shoes that was like injecting her code into Cinderella's nymph. There's one more thing I can't get my mind off of. The calling signal. Precisely. Historically, only Lord class or higher Raptures have been able to emit those signals. That thing that came from the egg, let's call it a fusion for now, was a Husk class at best. It shouldn't have been able to activate a calling signal. At least not according to the current knowledge we have on Raptures. The other fusions from these eggs were either Husk class or even lower, but they all at least attempted to use the calling signal, even though none of them were able to succeed. So this place is filled with these strange fusion creatures that are somehow able to emit calling signals. Correct, and it's clear to me that this isn't something that occurred naturally. There was some form of intelligent intervention, and Leviathan is the most plausible culprit. Commander, Leviathan probably has lots of information that we could use. I propose our next step be to strangle and I'm sorry. Be to capture and interrogate her, not to strangle her. Capturing a heretic, is that even possible? It's possible. If it was Behemoth we were going up against, then it'd be a different story. But if it's Leviathan, then it's worth a shot. She's not terribly strong. She's weak. Yes, Leviathan's strength isn't all that formidable. Ooh. If another one of the 4 beasts were to join her, then we'd have to reconsider. But if she's acting alone, it's entirely within the realm of possibility. You know, she's sitting off in the water like, damn, they're calling me weak. They're right. So, alright. Then our next aim is to capture the Leviathan. Roger. Good. Heh heh. Ha ha. If Maxwell is laughing, I guess I should as well. No, I'm not doing the laugh. We've really gone off the deep end. Capturing a heretic? This is absurd. Yeah, I don't know what I guess just like they'll update it. Like they'll update it, but for right now there are no voice lines for that cutscene. If it continues for other cutscenes, either I'll just have to voice it myself or I'll have to wait. We'll see.
Here I go.
What's this one? It's just money, no lore. I wonder, am I gonna do 2 chapters today? I gotta like delete a lot of storage.
Is this the right way?
Okay. Number 4. Based on the results we've gotten so far, anything that gets dissolved retains every last one of its traits afterwards. There doesn't seem to be a limit to this either. Huh? Based on, are they just like throwing things into the vat to see what comes out? Based on the results we've gotten so far, anything that gets dissolved retains every last one of its traits afterwards. There doesn't seem to be a limit to this either. I've tested materials containing up to 141 traits and every single one carried over. Of course, the effectiveness of each individual trait leaves much to be desired. It's like they're all jammed together into one conglomerate. That means the key point is being selective and focused. From now on, instead of wantonly grabbing anything we can get our hands on, we should be more discerning. Got that? Quality over quantity. So they've thrown a bunch of Raptures and a bunch of Nikkes into the vat. And I guess they're trying to make new heretics out of it. I assume so that they could bolster their defenses, bolster their forces against the offspring. But they're not being so... It's like they're doing like genetics. They have to pick which pieces they want to be dominant. It's like they have to pick which dominant traits they want. And it's like they end up cooking. They cook their own heretics. So the last item is behind the boss. So I'll skip when I reach it.
Here I go.
Okay, voices are back.
Not beautiful. Disturbing.
I understand what you mean. Anyone would be disturbed at what we saw back there.
I'm not necessarily talking about how those creatures looked. I'm referring to the way they were so carelessly thrown together. A creator must take care of their creations, no matter what.
Are you sympathizing with the Raptures?
Absolutely not. I'm simply disturbed by their creator's attitude towards them.
A creator must take responsibility for their creations, regardless of the circumstances.
Sounds like Sewin. Sounds like Sewin.
You're right. So long as the creator doesn't abandon their creations and assumes full responsibility for them, then the creations too will not forsake their creator and show dedication in return. That's how the world works. The creator is always on the side of their creations, and vice versa.
Right. It's a very beautiful relationship.
But what if the creator is wicked?
What?
Let's say your creator is exceedingly devoted to you, would do anything for you, makes immense sacrifices in order to treat you well. But you're the only one they treat that way. They ruin other people's lives, rob them of their dignity, and commit all kinds of heinous acts. They carry out all evil deeds without compunction, all in order to lift you up. What do you think should be done in such a case? Should the creation continue to love the creator?
I've never considered such a scenario. But you're right, such a situation could certainly exist. There was a time when someone close to me committed an irredeemable atrocity. I never forgave her. But I suppose this is slightly different. A creator who is wholly devoted to their creation can be more meaningful than even those who are closest to you.
Exactly. That's why I ask.
If Ave were to do something like that... I don't know. It's difficult.
I know.
It's the truth you don't want. It's the truth you don't want to explore if you're the favored one. You know? Would you really still follow your creator if they sacrificed everybody else on your behalf?
Evil should be punished.
What?
I said evil should be punished. That is a hero's duty.
But what if someone close to you is doing evil things?
If you or Drake became villains, I would eliminate you both without hesitation.
What the? Kill me? Have you lost your marbles?
It doesn't matter what our previous relationship was. What matters is what kind of person you are now. And what kind of person I am now. I am a hero. I punish evil and protect the righteous. If someone is regarded by the world as evil, then they are evil. Even if they were to personally treat me kindly. I am a hero meant to protect the world. So I must be a hero for the people.
But what if the people are retarded? What if the people don't know what they're talking about?
A true hero and protector of the world must be seen as such in the eyes of everyone. Good, bad, and everyone in between. I've made my decision, Maxwell. No, rather, I always had my mind made up. I was simply pondering to see if there was any other way.
I see.
Well, I guess we're all talking about Suin then. Rappy. If I were to become a traitor and go down an evil path, what would you do? Here we go.
It's unlike you to ask such a silly question, Commander.
We asked him.
There's no point discussing such a ridiculous hypothetical.
No. Don't run from this. Answer it.
But if that were to happen...
Would you take him out?
Then it would mean there was a problem with you. If the entire world came to see you as a villain, that would tell me that...
Never mind, forget I said anything. So who doesn't want to hear it? Does Rappy not want to hear it, or does the Commander not want to hear it? Forget I said anything. Because that's what's going to end up happening. The Ark is going to end up seeing him as a gigantic traitor. And it's going to be... What is that? Scarab? Ugh. Yeah, like the world's gonna end up seeing him as a traitor, and then they're gonna like stick his own Nikkes after him. Have I fought this thing before?
I guess this makes me a good luck charm.
Man, her titties are gigantic. Alright, Scarlet and Pepper.
It's nearly time.
Yes, she'll start moving soon.
After all that noise we made, it'd be strange if she didn't notice.
What are the chances that she's not here? Or too scared to show herself?
Rappy looks at me.
She'll come.
Should come because the guy with the bop house is there.
My hero sense is tingling.
So are my villain senses.
We've got waves incoming. Straight ahead.
And from the back as well.
Would both of you be quiet?
I recognize that sound and those vibrations.
Waves incoming.
Man, that was fast. Wow. You know what this looks like? It looks like looks like in Super Mario 64, that pit that's in the basement of the castle that leads to the it's like the cave stage, like the only stage that plays the cave music. That's what the water looks like.
From both the front and back. According to the calculations from Plot Spoiler, there's only one solution. Smash right through it.
Leave it to me. Laplace Buster!
Light particles gather at the end of Laplace's gun, then surge forth, racing toward the black wave ahead. However, upon making contact, the light is swallowed by the wave.
What? That's impossible! That was 100% output! Then I'll go to 1000%!
What's the maximum output?
Infinite percent!
Could someone here educate Laplace on how percentages work?
Alright, my turn. By the way, this attack I'm about to use is my weakest one.
Oh jeez, please.
Judging by how much you're grimacing, I'd say you're using a majority of your strength.
That's merely a tactic to trick the enemy into letting their guard down, Gray Gray. A villain like you should take notes.
This is terrible.
I told you that's not my name. And I'm not a villain either.
Let's go, hero! Join forces with me!
Very well, villain. Just this once.
You two are on the same side to begin with.
Electric power! Full charge!
Initiate overdrive!
Matisse cannon!
Matisse Buster!
Don't drop Matisse in there if I'm not involved. And for goodness sake, get on the same page with the attack name.
This is so stupid. Alright. A thunderous metallic sound echoes out, and light beams charge forward from Laplace and Drake's weapons. The light beams slam into the black wave, scattering particles everywhere. A large hole is blasted through the black wave, and the wave begins to collapse, losing all its power.
Incredible.
Absolutely beautiful.
Phew. Incredible, you say? You ain't seen nothing yet, Gray Gray. That was only a small fraction of my power.
Did you see that my heroic spirit was beautiful? So is yours, Cinderella.
I take it back.
Me too.
I must admit, that was impressive. It's so goofy.
Commander, I could use my drill bit attack to shatter the waves as well. But I'm choosing not to.
Yeah, I know. Okay, sure.
You guys do realize there's another wave coming at us from behind, right?
Perfect. This is a great opportunity to show you what I can do.
Shit, it's not a competition, man. Rafi.
Commander, how could you not trust me when I trust you more than anyone?
I look at Rafi, and she looks back at me. Rafi rolls her eyes at me, and then looks at the ground. Suddenly, there's a different look in her eye.
Yeah.
Rafi shifts her weight, slams her weapon into the ground, and pulls the trigger. Yeah, that sounds like Red Hood's weapon. A series of explosions ring out as grenades detonate in quick succession. Thunderous shockwaves erupt, tearing up the ground in a great conflagration and sending masses of black liquid splattering everywhere. At the center of the explosions, Leviathan is flung. She shot her out of the water. Leviathan is flung into the air. So she aims the gun at the ground and fires a bunch of grenades down, right? Thunderous shockwaves erupt, tearing up the ground, sending black fluid everywhere. Sanity explosions. Leviathan is flung into the air and then crashes down to the ground, collapsing in a heap. So they knew where she was then. I didn't know they knew where she was.
Got her.
Wow. That's embarrassing.
How did you know?
Just snatched her right out. It was obvious that you'd attempt to go after me.
Ah! Damn!
Foiled again!
Hey, the wave is gone.
Because we took out the person controlling them.
I've got to escape.
No. Everyone form a perimeter. Ah, jeez. Everyone points their guns at the fallen Leviathan. Oh no!
There's no more dark matter in this area. She's not going anywhere.
Freeze, heretic! Or I'll blow you to smithereens!
Oh, Laplace, be quiet.
You can breathe, but that's all.
Is this a heretic? She looks like just a kid.
There are many questions I wish to ask you.
Don't hide anything, and answer honestly. ...
Leviathan, it's time we have a little discussion. Uh-oh.
I'd hardly call this kind of situation a discussion.
Yeah, well, it's an interrogation. Alright, conversation, mission clear. Chapter 36 is betrayal. Who's betraying who? That's the new chapter. Give me a second, let me grab this last little item here.
Moving isn't so easy without my bunny suit.
It's music, swamp, scenario version, from the sky, from the land. Okay, that's chapter 35. Thank you guys for watching.
Is this the right way?
If you guys liked the video, leave a like. And if you like a lot, subscribe. I'm gonna end this and then start another video and get into the next chapter. I'll see you guys hopefully very soon. You guys take care. Let me hit these missions. I am me, Sense of Euphoria, compelling words, halftime. Because we're comrades, several mistakes, reliable reinforcements. Black Sea, those who return, how has it changed? Farewell performance announcement. Bubble, Lonesome Monologues, concerns inside the egg, and trying to talk. And then we have temporary mate. Alright. We'll grab all these. We'll grab the challenge stuff. Alright. I'll see you guys hopefully very soon. You guys take care. Bye-bye.